Is this real life? Have you ever questioned reality? What if everything we know is a lie? What if we are living in a simulation? It sounds like science fiction, but some philosophers and scientists take this idea seriously. They wonder if our universe is not a physical reality, but a sophisticated computer program. Think about it. Our senses, experiences, and even our memories could be simulated. This idea is not new. It has roots in ancient philosophy, and modern technology makes it seem more plausible than ever. Let's explore this mind-bending possibility together.
Over 2,000 years ago, the Greek philosopher Plato wrote about a thought experiment called the Allegory of the Cave. This allegory has fascinated thinkers for centuries and continues to be a powerful tool for understanding human perception and reality. Imagine prisoners trapped in a cave their entire lives. They are born into this dark, confined space and have never seen the outside world. They are chained and can only see shadows projected on the wall in front of them. These shadows are cast by objects behind them, illuminated by a fire. The prisoners believe these shadows are reality. To them, the shadows are all they have ever known, and they cannot imagine anything beyond these shapes and movements. One day, a prisoner escapes. He manages to break free from his chains and ventures outside the cave. He sees the outside world, the sun, and the real objects casting the shadows. The brightness of the sun initially blinds him, but gradually he begins to see the world in its true form. He returns to the cave to tell the others, but they don't believe him. They think he is delusional and refuse to listen to his stories of the outside world. They are so accustomed to the shadows that they reject the truth. The idea of a world beyond the cave is too frightening and incomprehensible for them to accept. Plato's allegory is a powerful metaphor. It challenges us to question our own perceptions and consider the possibility that there is more to reality than what we can see and touch. It suggests that our senses can deceive us. What we perceive as reality might be nothing more than shadows on a wall, a limited and distorted view of a more complex truth. This allegory encourages us to seek knowledge and understanding beyond our immediate experiences. It reminds us that our understanding of the world is always limited and that there is always more to discover. Like the prisoners in the cave, we might be trapped in an illusion. Our challenge is to break free from our chains, to question the shadows, and to seek the light of truth and knowledge.
In 2003, philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed a modern version of the simulation hypothesis. This hypothesis suggests that what we perceive as reality might actually be an artificial simulation created by an advanced civilization. The idea has sparked significant debate and interest in both scientific and philosophical communities. Bostrom argues that at least one of these three propositions must be true. The first proposition is that civilizations are unlikely to reach a level of technological sophistication where they can create realistic simulations. This means that the technological hurdles to creating such simulations are insurmountable, and no civilization will ever achieve it. The second proposition is that even if civilizations do reach that level of technological advancement, they are unlikely to be interested in running ancestor simulations. This could be due to ethical considerations, resource constraints, or simply a lack of interest in simulating past human experiences. The third proposition is the most intriguing and controversial, that we are almost certainly living in a simulation. If advanced civilizations have the capability and the desire to create simulations, they would likely create many such simulations, possibly even millions or billions. Bostrom's argument hinges on the idea that if future civilizations have the ability and desire to create simulations, they will likely create many. This leads to the conclusion that if there are many simulations, the probability that we are living in the original base reality becomes extremely low. This argument has profound implications for our understanding of reality and our place in the universe. It challenges the very nature of existence and raises questions about the ethical and philosophical implications of creating simulated realities. If enough simulations exist, the probability that we are in the original reality becomes vanishingly small. This thought-provoking hypothesis continues to inspire discussions and research. pushing the boundaries of what we know about technology, consciousness, and the nature of reality itself.
So, are there any clues that we might be living in a simulation? Some proponents point to the rapid advancements in computer technology. Moore's law, which states that computing power doubles roughly every 2 years, suggests that we are on a trajectory to create incredibly powerful computers. Furthermore, the fabric of reality itself, as described by quantum mechanics, seems pixelated and probabilistic. Could this be evidence of a simulated universe? Some even suggest that glitches in the matrix, like déjà vu or unexplained phenomena, might be signs of our simulated nature.
However, there are also strong arguments against the simulation hypothesis. One criticism is that it is unfalsifiable. If we cannot prove or disprove it, is it even a scientific question? Others argue that creating a simulation as complex as our universe would be incredibly resource-intensive, perhaps even impossible. Furthermore, the simulation hypothesis raises ethical concerns. If we are living in a simulation, who are our simulators? What are their motives? And what does it mean for our free will and moral responsibility?
Modern physics, particularly quantum mechanics, adds another layer of complexity to the discussion. Quantum mechanics describes the behavior of matter and energy at the atomic and subatomic levels. It reveals a world that is inherently uncertain and probabilistic. Particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously. The act of observation seems to influence the outcome of experiments. These bizarre findings challenge our intuitive understanding of reality. They suggest that the universe might be far stranger than we can imagine, but they don't necessarily point to a simulation.
Whether or not we are living in a simulation, the very idea has profound implications. It challenges our understanding of the universe and our place within it. It forces us to confront fundamental questions about the nature of reality, consciousness, and our place in the cosmos. Are we merely digital constructs, or is there something more to our existence? If reality is not what it seems, if it is a sophisticated illusion, then everything we believe about ourselves and the universe might be up for grabs. Our perceptions, our experiences, and even our memories could be artificial. The simulation hypothesis highlights the power and potential of technology. It suggests that advanced civilizations could create entire worlds, complete with sentient beings. If we are not already living in a simulation, we might be able to create one ourselves in the future. Imagine the possibilities of creating new realities, new experiences, and new forms of life. This raises profound ethical and philosophical questions about the future of humanity and our relationship with technology. What responsibilities do we have towards the beings we create? How do we ensure their well-being? The simulation hypothesis not only challenges our understanding of reality, but also compels us to think deeply about the ethical implications of our technological advancements. As we move forward, we must consider the impact of our creations on both our world and any potential simulated worlds. Ultimately, the question of whether we are living in a simulation might be unanswerable. Our current understanding of physics and technology might be insufficient to comprehend the true nature of reality. We might be like ants crawling on a circuit board, unaware of the complex processes happening beneath our feet. But even if we can never definitively answer this question, the act of asking it is itself a testament to the human spirit. Our insatiable curiosity drives us to explore the unknown, to push the boundaries of knowledge, and to seek our place in the grand scheme of things. So, are we living in a simulation? The answer remains a mystery, but one thing is certain: the universe is a far stranger and more wonderful place than we could have ever imagined. Our journey to understand it is just beginning. As we continue to explore the cosmos and delve deeper into the mysteries of physics and consciousness, we might find that the distinction between reality and simulation becomes increasingly blurred, and perhaps in the end, it won't even matter.